Why one agent beats a dozen apps. Hi, my name is Sébastien Night, and I'm the CEO of OneTake AI, an AI agent that edits your videos into professional presentations. We are now at a stage where we have helped thousands of creators around the world in generating tens of thousands of videos. And what we've noticed is that the most successful content creators and entrepreneurs are not the ones with the most tools. And the reason why is because everybody right now, if you're an entrepreneur, is feeling kind of overwhelmed. There is so much you need to do to grow your business. But the trick is you're not getting burned out because of your work. You're getting burned out because you had this amount of work to do and you started using this amount of tools, and each of the tools starting added to the work instead of doing the work for you. And that's the distinction that we're seeing between the smart use of tools and having tools that become smarter and become agents, and I'm going to talk about this in a second, versus just trying to solve each problem by adding a different tool. Let me take a metaphor. I grew up in the French Caribbean on a tiny island called Guadeloupe. And when we were kids, my mom used to give each of us a chore to do every day in the house. Mine was sweeping the house. So you have a broom and you have this amount of square footage that you need to take care of. And it's one task. You get a broom, you sweep, it's done. And then at some point, my parents decided it would be simpler to have a vacuum cleaner. But we cannot just store the vacuum cleaner in the house. So the vacuum cleaner was stored like on the mezzanine. So now you're thinking that you have less work to do because it's technically going to suck all of the dust instead of you having to sweep the broom. But getting the vacuum cleaner is a whole thing all to yourself, because now we have to get the ladder and come up the mezzanine and grab the vacuum cleaner and then bring it down, find a place to plug it, realize that the bag is full, empty the bag, find a new bag. It's like the total amount of time spent and total amount of frustration was so much higher than just give me the broom back and I'll handle it. Today, people are having the same problem with those the air blowers that are supposed to blow the leaves, but it's a nightmare, makes a ton of noise, and it pollutes worse than any other kind of motor in the world. And your neighbors hate you for the noise on a Saturday morning. And it's like, there's a huge difference between having the broom, automating and having the vacuum cleaner, which still is a bunch of work, and then having a Roomba where you just have it work for you and it continuously cleans the house and you never have to think about it again. I think we are in the middle of a transition to a similar situation with all of our business tools. The future for businesses is not having better individual tools. It's by having fewer tools that start to be intelligent enough that they can do the work by themselves. So if I'm looking at what a lot of creators are doing today, when they need to create videos for their business, is they have an always expanding technological stack of new things to do. So a lot of people will start writing an outline or an idea of their video script in maybe Notion, and then have Notion help them with storing all of their ideas. But then they go to ChatGPT to polish the idea, and then they'll use one tool to record the raw video, and then they'll put the raw video and put that into DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro or Filmora Wondershare to edit it and cut the silences. And then they realize, okay, I have now a video that it took me a ton of work. Maybe I can post it on YouTube, but it's not the right format for social. So they'll use a different tool again to transcribe and to try to add the titles. And each of those tools is adding an hour of work to this 10-minute video that they were trying to do. So our vision at OneTake was to say, that the companies that will dominate in the next decade, they are not using an ever expanding amount of tools. They need to hire what we call an agent. So have an employee that is an AI that's going to take the raw footage and do all the things. So instead of having one tool for each function or one button in an interface for each feature, you just have one central employee, which is your AI agent. And then the employee looks at your video and goes, okay, well, obviously I need to transcribe it. I'm going to clean up the audio and remove the background noise. I am going to add titles. I'm going to add a few transitions when you're changing topics. I'm going to make a horizontal version of this video for YouTube and a vertical for Instagram Reels. And this is a French video, but you have a business that is selling in Europe and in the US. So I'm going to translate that to American English as well. And so having a tool that's able to simplify your entire stack, because it's not just a tool, it's not the vacuum cleaner, it's the Roomba. You just set it and forget it, and the whole job is done for you. So this is our vision with our next version of OneTake called OneTake 7, which is the ability for you to give some work to the agent, let the agent work for you, and then the ability for you to give it feedback as you would to a really smart employee by sending a voice note like you would do on WhatsApp to your video guy or video girl, or just sending a quick message, and have the AI understand it, do the job, polish it, and publish the final video. So stay tuned. We have OneTake 7 coming very soon. If you're excited and can't wait, just join our waiting list. There will be a link alongside this video, and we cannot wait to show you the amazing things that OneTake 7 will help you do with your videos.